Welcome to a full face of affordable makeup. We're gonna do a full face of affordable makeup because why not? Drugstore is just as good as high-end, so let me show you my favorite. Let's get into it. And welcome to another day of Vlogmas. We are starting off with a fresh face, and the first product we're gonna use is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is so sticky and tacky and makes your makeup last all day long. So I just used a generous amount. I don't always use a primer, but I think this one is really nice and it actually works. A lot of primers, in my opinion, are just like skincare marketed as a primer. Literally watch. If I didn't prove my point then, I definitely proved it now. For foundation, we're gonna go in with the tried and true L'Oreal True Matte. This is such a classic, but it used to come with no pump. Now it has a pump, which I love. It gives you the most beautiful light to medium finish on the skin, and it looks so skin-like. I wouldn't say it's exactly like the House Labs, but I would say that it is somewhat similar in the finish. It just looks so gorgeous. Honestly, if they stuck a high-end name on this bottle, I would believe it. Look at how gorgeous the skin is looking. Now for color corrector, we're gonna go in with this one from Catrice Cosmetics. This one is a little bit thick, but it still is very serum-like. So I just like to put this underneath my eyes before concealer so that we have to use less concealer, and it kind of just corrects those dark tones. Going in with a liquid bronzer. This is the new e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. This is so good. I mean, it is pigmented, it is blendable, it is just so incredibly stunning. e.l.f. really did that with this product. They've been slaying. And they also came out with this brush for it, and I like to use the fluffy side with it. At that blend. I mean, it kind of does it itself. Oh my god, my color corrector was so good I forgot to apply concealer. For concealer, I'm going to use this one from Pacifica Beauty. This one is so beautiful because it's extremely hydrating and more of like a serum-like, especially when it's a little bit colder outside. I think this formula is so nice. You guys watch my high-end version of what you guys should put on your Christmas wish list. I would say that this is a little bit comparable to the MAC one. It just has a little bit less coverage. But my mature skin ladies, also, this is so perfect for you. Honestly, I feel like all of these products are going to work for you as well, so don't fret. I try to pick universal products that can work on pretty much everybody. Sometimes it's hard, but I try my best. Babe, when I tell you this product is very similar to a duo that is high-end, I wouldn't say it's exact, but listen, if you're a baddie on a budget, look no further, babe. We have a cream and we have a powder. I'm gonna go in with the cream first and just look. I don't think this palette is more than $8 and you get 2 of them. It might be 10. I could be wrong, but like, they're so beautiful. I mean, come on. Blends out so easily and seamlessly, and the powder is just as good as well. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is from Catrice, and this is in the shade Peach Passion. I would say that this is more of like a rusty-ish color. I wouldn't consider this a peach shade, but either way, love it. For loose powder, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. And funny story, I actually used to hate this product, but that's when I didn't know how to do my skincare, and I would dry the living you-know-what out of it, and then it just looked bad on me. Now, babe, that was my fault, not the product's fault. This is so incredibly blurry. I'm gonna apply it on this side, and then you guys are gonna see how. Did you see that like immediate blur? To set the rest of the face, I'm gonna go in with this one from Juvia's Place. This is actually a powder foundation. This gives a nice velvety finish, and it gives you a little bit of extra color and coverage, which I really like. But you could also use this on its own, and it looks really natural and really beautiful. And we're gonna go in with this Revlon Skin Lights bronze. This is like a dupe for the Hourglass bronzer because it gives you that glowy finish, but it's not going to enhance any texture. It just gives the most natural bronzy glow. Of course, throwing that in the crease and the lower lash line. We're gonna go back in with this Catrice blush, and now go in with the powder side and just look at how beautifully this blends. I want to brighten up the under eyes a little bit just because it's dark. So we're gonna go in with this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, taking it on a little bit of a powder puff. Definitely added a little bit of light back to the face. I'm very pale these days. For brows, I'm going in with this Maybelline Super Lock. This gives you more of like a lamination look, which is so beautiful. Brows are very personal, so I'm gonna kind of just do my thing, but this formula makes your brows last all day long, gives you that lamination effect, but looks a little bit more natural. I really do love the Ardell Brow Glue, but if you want your brows to look like they are using a brow glue, then use that one. But I've been liking the more laminated look, so I go in with this one. Camera overheated again, but this is what the brows are looking like. Everybody's brow shape is different and what they like, so I didn't really show you guys, you know, exactly how I do it. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is such a classic. I have just really been doing highlighter on my nose and Cupid's bow. Super pretty and natural, but look at how pigmented. It's a very effortless highlighter for sure. For setting spray, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Make It Last. This is such a classic as well. It helps melt all the powder together to make them look a little bit more seamless, and it makes your makeup last all day. While that's drying, we're gonna do the lips. So I'm going in with this Maybelline Lifter Liner. Lip liner of the damn year. So pigmented, so long lasting. This could literally be sold at Sephora, and I would buy this and spend triple the amount that it's worth. The shade Player. For the lip oil, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. lip oil. Lip oil of the year as well. It is so good. This is in the shade Jam Session. It is such a beautiful formula. Very lightweight, very hydrating. It feels more like a gloss oil versus just like a straight up oil. Are you joking? Oh my god. And I'm not gonna have to touch this up later. Like seriously. And the lip oil is just... Yes, ma'am. It's so comfortable to wear, and I'm probably not gonna have to touch up this lip for hours. I'm back, and it overheated again. But the gloss is glossing, and look, this mascara, this one, my favorite. I have many favorites, but this one, she is so good. This is the e.l.f. Lash Extender, and when I tell you, this mascara gives you length, volume, it separates your lashes. I like to use this every single day. I don't really use this when I go out. I definitely think this is more of like an everyday mascara, but listen, it's tubing. And if you don't know what a tubing mascara is, you can look it up, but basically from my understanding, it's a mascara that is just easily taken off in the shower. So basically it just like clumps up, so you'll never be that person that has raccoon eyes and cannot get off your mascara, because this formula is just so easy to take off. So that is definitely one of the best perks of why I like it, because at the end of the day, it just like pills off with water. I'm literally obsessed with it. It is so good. Not for nothing, guys, this makeup, she's looking good. This face is beat, babe. And it was all affordable. And plus, if you get a little bit of mascara on your lid, it comes off so easily with a spoolie, especially since it's tubing. And here is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this look slayed.